Yo, what's good? Everyday superpower. I might sound a little bit blocked up, people. I got hay fever. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I'm suffering. Yeah, I think suffering's a ball term, but if I sound a bit different, you know what it is. I've not been cloned as of yet. So you're listening to Everyday Superpower, a place where you learn about body language, non-verbal communication, and everything in between. Today, we definitely are talking about body language and non-verbal communication, all right? So, 3 categorizations. I want you to approach your next communication or go through your day observing communications and ask yourself this question, right? Does this behavior fall in to one of these 3 categories? Dominance, submission, or deception? Question yourself and categorize and observe and see if you can find any behaviors that don't fall within this realm, okay? Have a look at the clusters of behavior, as maybe you will have a dominant form of deception, a mix of the two. Maybe one will be submissive whilst deceptive. And I'm not saying, this could be a possibility, but I'm not saying that someone is acting submissive in a deceptive manner. Yeah, more than likely that could happen. But I'm asking you to perceive and observe and see if their body is subconsciously reflecting a submissive state in regards to the deceptive practice they've put on. Okay? When somebody lies and covers their mouth, whilst looking to one side, exposing their neck in a submissive manner. Someone looks to the floor, looks downwards, gets pulled down by gravity, slouches, lowers one's body in a submissive manner, whilst looking up and smiling a half smile as they tell them how much they love their child, in a look of contempt, a smirk of such upon the face, asymmetry. The body isn't aligned, there's no harmony. Something's up, there's an incongruence. As somebody makes a statement, you feel it within their body, they ear towards the other individual, maybe yourself, taking up more space, invading your personal space in a domineering, dominant fashion. Would that be dominant? Would that be submissive? Does it look deceptive? Plain and simple, the majority of each and every reading you take, and this will be happening every single millisecond of every single moment of everybody's life, they're going to be symbolically positioned. Their face is going to be contorted in a particular way. Their body is going to be contorted in a particular way. Their movements are going to flow in a particular way to a particular area of their body, if not outwards, external, if not inwards. Gravity will drag them down to the floor, or maybe they're up, buoyant, like being in space with springs in their heels. In joy, in happiness. Is it momentary? Is it long-lived? Is it... What brings them back down to earth? Whilst you're talking to somebody, think, okay, I'm not going to try and work out the evolutionary basis and the limbic brain and the primitive process and the childhood factor and where is this person regressing to, and am I Sigmund Freud or am I Ekman, or you're not going to consider none of that. Just think, was that a dominant cue? Was that a submissive cue? Or was that deception? Did they lie about what they said? Was that a partial lie? Are they lying to me for something else for someone else? Is that a white lie just to purely lubricate conversation? Was that just so subtle? A lie that even now they feel uncomfortable because they are thinking to themselves, why did I compulsively do it? And now you're seeing them pacify in so many different ways, and in doing so and all of this body touching and rubbing, you're perceiving them and saying, or at least thinking to yourself, wow, what are they trying to conceal? Not observing the fact that it's just the knock-on effect of them being self-aware that they shouldn't have said, I did 120 push-ups instead of 100. And you're over-exaggerating. Do you see the pitfalls and traps and how observant and rational one has to be at the click of a finger? Because by that time, the conversation has moved on and you need to catch up. You can't sit there thinking and thinking and thinking. So just nullify it, dull it down. 3 categorizations: dominant, submissive, deceptive. Leave it at that. Have a look, pay attention, and then move onwards. When you want to learn how to go into the deep depths, then you can do so. But sometimes it's even good to dumb it down for a moment. Have a look at an advertisement on your way into work. Have a look at a poster. You know? When you're watching television, when you're watching reality television, when you're watching Big Brother on the television, which is a fantastic way to observe people, by the way. I do recommend that. But when you're watching this reality TV program, observe the communications of people. Observe them as another individual joins the party and continues to engage. Does the position change? Naturally, legitimately, honestly, it will change. This is how we interact. This is the secret language. This is a superpower. I cannot emphasize this any further. Who's dominant? Are they rightfully dominant? Are they self-assured? Is that their ego singing? Do the other people subconsciously know that this individual is bullshitting? Pay attention to their body language. See how they react and engage with each other, and the truth will expose itself. Dominance, submission, deception. Pay attention, categorize it, understand, and then we can look into the finer details and the subcategorizations and the recesses as far as the hardwiring within the brain. We don't need to understand the history of mankind. We just need to have our eyes glued on. People look at us and see what they see. They don't think no deeper. Such as when you're not consciously paying attention to people, for the most part, you're going to look at them and make a snap judgment. It's a first impression. That's what we do. I'm signing out. Peace.